Hello everyone, my name is Holden Hardman. Thank you so much for joining us again for another video. Very, very excited about this one. I know that nobody likes it when I hype up the movies, but honestly, Jen at this point already knows how much I love this movie. I could say, we'll go into be open mind. Jen knows that I'm a huge fan of this movie. This is my favorite Spider-Man movie. It's probably one of my favorite movies in general of all time. I know, I'm a Raimi fanboy. I know that there are other superhero movies that you might consider better. I know. To me though, this is top tier superhero, top tier Spider-Man. This is the way Spider-Man is supposed to be, in my opinion. Sorry, Jen's rolling her eyes at me now. We're going to watch Spider-Man 2, the theatrical cut. I was debating doing Spider-Man 2.1 or the theatrical cut. I think we're just gonna go ahead and go with the theatrical cut. If anything, it gives me a reason to show Jen 2.1 later on her own time. So that's something that I will look forward to later. The last movie left off with the Green Goblin being killed by his own glider, Harry Osborn swearing that he'll make Spider-Man pay, but his buddy Pete he can trust. It's a Weird Al Yankovic reference for you. How are you feeling going into Spider-Man 2?
All right, so Spider-Man. I know Spider-Man 2 is Holden's absolute favorite movie of all time. He talks about it all the time. It's the greatest movie, but I will have to see for myself. That's not gonna change my opinion.
Right.
I thought the first one was decent, but again, that's not gonna have any bearing on this movie for me. So I'm hoping that this has some juicy storyline to it. It'll be interesting to see the relationship between Peter and Harry, just because it is so uncomfortable at this point. You have Peter who's Spider-Man, Harry doesn't know that. Harry wants revenge for his father, which is technically saying he wants revenge against Peter, and there's holes within there. As memory serves, although Harry saw Spider-Man and assumed that he killed him, he doesn't know why either. I don't know. So that's also strange to me that he wants revenge, but he doesn't even know why Spider-Man would kill him. I don't know. So there's just a couple plot holes that I'm hoping gets filled in.
Don't know if I'd call them plot holes, but I understand your point.
Excuse me?
I don't know if I'd call them plot holes.
To me, they're plot holes.
I mean, if somebody killed me, would you bother to ask why, or would you just want revenge?
I would want to know why.
Okay.
Not to say that I wouldn't want revenge, but I would also really want to know why. I mean, especially somebody like Spider-Man, who is a hero, you know? I'm hoping—
Well, the Daily Bugle kind of painted him as—
Stop
okay,
it! I knew this was gonna be difficult. So I'm really hoping that there's some juiciness to it. I don't know if Harry's gonna be the new villain. That's also a big question for me. Is he going to become the villain, or somebody else gonna be introduced? I don't know. We'll see. I am going into it with an open mind, but I'm definitely not gonna be swayed by people saying this is the best Spider-Man movie, but I do have some high hopes for it.
Jen's already over me. I do know that Jen will make up her own mind about the movie. I realize that this is a very personal movie to me. The heart of Spider-Man 2 truly is a love story, so I'm hoping you'll enjoy that aspect of it too. Today's comment of the week is from Matt DC, a channel member. So if you ever want to become a channel member, make sure you do that. This was when we did Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, or the Philosopher's Stone if you're from the UK. I realize that it's Philosopher's Stone over there, but here in America, it's the Sorcerer's Stone. Okay, Matt says, as an Englishman, I will never not find Holden's terrible accent hilarious. Thank you for that, appreciate that. All right guys, I'm really excited. I will try and keep my composure together and not quote the movie too much and just let Jen enjoy it for the first time watching. I know y'all hate it when I do that, so I will just watch along too. So let's go ahead and get into it. Spider-Man 2.
What are you gonna do if I hate this movie? Divorce before we get married?
No, it'll be okay. I think you'll like it. I don't think you'll think it's the best though. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Can't beat this Danny Elfman score either.
Boston's face says differently. Okay.
Sorry, okay. Boston loves Spider-Man.
Or you really, really want her to.
No, she does. You know, I got her a little Spider-Man outfit.
So this is your idea of like a perfect film?
Yeah.
No, stop! Peter, you're a nice guy, but you're just not dependable. 42 blocks in 7.5 minutes. Go!
I feel like this accurately displays driving in New York.
Yeah, for sure.
He stole that guy's pizza!
No playing in the streets.
Yes, Mr. Spider-Man.
See ya.
My life. There's Jen at work watching me.
I don't know why that's so funny. Me, absolutely.
Pizza time.
I'm not paying for those.
I guess that's reasonable.
I simply wouldn't buy them because of the jumper cables and the boxes.
The fact that Joe's 29-minute pizza guarantee doesn't have a limit on the amount of pizzas within that time.
Please, I need this job.
You're fired.
You're fired. Parker, hello. You're fired. Pigeons in the park, a couple of geezers playing chess?
Boss.
Not now. I don't pay you to be a sensitive artiste. I pay you because, still not now, Spider-Man will pose for you.
Spider-Man won't let me take any more pictures. I really need the money.
Miss Brandt?
Yes.
Give me a violin. 5 minutes of deadline.
All right, Mr. Jameson.
Masked menace terrorizes town.
I told you he's not a menace.
And I told you.
I'll take care of it.
I don't think this covers the advance I gave you a couple weeks ago. Chin up, okay?
He's a pimp now.
Watch it, jerk!
He just can't catch a break. I mean, this is horrible.
That's the director right there.
You didn't even see his face.
I know. I've watched all the bonus features.
It's your class.
Your paper on fusion is still overdue.
I'm planning to write it on Dr. Otto Octavius.
Planning is not a major.
Was I supposed to know him?
The professor?
Yeah.
No.
He was missing an arm.
He was. He sure was.
It's your birthday. Whether you want to remember it or not.
So where you been, pal? You don't return my calls. How's the bug these days? We're actually funding one of your idols, Pete. Otto Octavius. You want to meet him?
You'd introduce me?
Oh, what then?
Poor Aunt May.
No.
You need it more than I do.
No, I can't take that.
Yes, you can. For God's sake, it's not much. Now take it.
Oh my God.
Jeez.
No.
Where's his parents?
They don't really talk about it in the series. All we know is that he just lives with his aunt and uncle.
I liked seeing you tonight, Peter.
Oh, boy, yeah.
Oh boy, yeah. Happy birthday.
Brandt!
Hi.
What's high? Can I spend it? If promises were crackers, my daughter would be fat.
All I got is this.
It's unfortunate.
20 for the rest of the week.
I have ears like a cat and eyes like a rodent.
Pete.
Rent?
Nobel Prize, Otto. Nobel Prize.
Peter Parker, sir.
Parker?
I'm writing a paper on you.
Yes, I know what you're doing here, but I really don't have time.
What's this guy's name?
Otto Octavius.
Is this gonna be the new villain? I mean, he's literally taking the spot. And with a name like that.
You're a Connors student. Tells me you're brilliant. Also tells me you're lazy.
Trying to do better.
Well, being brilliant's not enough, young man.
Is that it?
Yes, designed to initiate and sustain fusion. Like a perpetual sun providing renewable power for the whole world. This is my life's work. I certainly know the consequences of the slightest miscalculation. Rosie, our new friend thinks I'm gonna blow up the city.
Come to the demonstration tomorrow and you'll see for yourself.
Edison sleep before he turned on the light.
Bernoulli sleep before he found the curves of quickest descent.
Rosie, I love this boy.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Well,
No.
I don't really know.
Who would know?
Well, leave him alone.
If you want to get a woman to fall in love with you, feed her poetry. Never fails.
All alone upon a prayer.
Oh God.
How'd you do that?
You know, eat your green vegetables.
Well, my mom is always saying. I just never actually believed her.
Then you think we should forgive them?
You park there. I'm towing it.
Whatever.
Shoelace. You might want to... Can I help you?
Yeah,
Sorry, sir. No one will be seated after the doors are closed.
It helps maintain the illusion. She's a friend of mine. She asked me to come.
But not to come late.
Douche Lord.
I don't know. It was Bruce Campbell. Yeah, theme song for the old TV show.
What are you doing here?
Cool Spidey outfit.
Thanks.
Looks uncomfortable.
It gets kind of itchy. Rides up in the crotch a little bit, too. I know you predicted I'd disappoint you.
Bingo.
Got that bingo.
How complicated. Somebody has to talk to that usher MJ.
Has anybody lost a large roll of $20 bills in a rubber band? Because we found the rubber band. Now let me introduce my assistants. For the sole purpose of creating successful fusion.
What?
Nanowires feed directly into my cerebellum.
If the artificial intelligence is as advanced as you suggest, wouldn't that make you vulnerable to them?
How right you are. Develop this inhibitor chip to protect my higher brain function. Tritium is the fuel that makes this project go. Fasten your seatbelts.
Successful fusion reaction.
Breakthrough beyond your father's dreams.
It's the priest from Daredevil.
The power of the sun in the palm of my hand.
It's only a spike. It'll soon stabilize.
Heat.
Ladies and
Uh-oh.
I'm in charge here! It's my money! I'm in charge!
This doesn't change anything.
What are you doing? Pulling the plug!
Oh, crap. Jesus.
He could have destroyed the city.
He humiliated me by touching me.
We're ready, Doctor.
Anybody here take shop class?
Whoa.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. All right.
Guy named Otto Octavius winds up with 8 limbs. What are the odds?
Dr. Octopus.
That's crap.
Doctor Strange.
That's pretty good. But it's taken. Dr. Octopus.
But I like it.
Of course you do. Dr. Doc Ock.
Oh my gosh.
Mad scientist goes berserk and we don't have pictures.
I heard Spider-Man was there.
Where were you?
Does he know?
I think Robbie knows, or at least is highly suspicious.
My society photographer got hit in the head by a polo ball. You're all I got.
So funny.
Tell you for what? Standing there? The planetarium tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. There's the door.
So insensitive.
My society guy got hit in the head with a polo ball. All I got.
Monstrous thing should be at the bottom of the river, along with me. The inhibitor chip. I miscalculated. I couldn't have miscalculated. Enlarge the containment field. Make it bigger and stronger than ever. You need money. Steal it. No, I'm not a criminal. The real crime would be not to finish what we started.
So this chip failed,
Yeah.
and that's why he's
more
villain.
susceptible to the arms influence.
That's the Social Security.
Yes, I see.
I'm giving piano lessons again.
You are?
Oh.
Ow! We appreciate.
At least we get the toaster.
It's only with a deposit of 300 or more.
Oh, yes, I see.
Can't even get the toaster.
My goodness.
Don't leave me.
That boy of yours is a real hero.
Here's your change! Oh no. Come on!
What's his deal?
Ow!
Getting on my nerves.
I have a knack for that.
Not anymore.
Not Aunt May. Oh my goodness.
Hand her over!
Of course. Butterfingers.
Aunt May is just having like a rough time.
I know. Aunt May's got that upper body strength though, we're good.
Stanley! I saw him!
Yep.
She's a lot cooler than I would be though.
That's when we think she realizes that that's Peter.
When he said hang on?
Yeah, 'cause they give this little reaction shot.
Aunt May's lifting weights?
Stuck your webs in my business for the last time! You'll have this woman's death on your conscience!
Come on.
I think she's more appalled at his rudeness than anything.
Shame on you.
Aunt May coming in clutch.
There you go. We sure showed him.
What do you mean, we?
Oh.
She doesn't recognize his voice? I see you doing stuff.
This is important. If this isn't me at everything I ever go to,
I don't even know what that was though.
well, neither does he.
Might want to take it easy, buddy.
Until I find him, it's 24/7.
I called you twice. Come on, what do you think? Sit around some champagne here. Oh, here, get a shot of the mayor and his girlfriend.
Wife.
Delicious. Captain John Jameson.
This is JJ's son.
You.
I'm sorry.
That's a rough introduction.
I know.
Day by day, he gazed upon her. Day by
Don't
day.
start. John has seen my show 5 times. Aunt May has seen it. My sick mother got out of bed to see it. But my best friend can't make an 8 o'clock curtain. He's nothing to me but an empty seat.
I mean, he kind of screwed up with that.
I find him with my father's body and you defend him because he's your bread and butter.
Everybody's mad at Peter.
Huh? Isn't that right?
Mary Jane Watson has just agreed to marry me.
Peter is having the worst, like, couple days.
Wake up, shoot the picture.
Oh, Pete. I just need to get out, man. Get out a little bit.
Oh no. No!
Ugh.
Is it like connected to his emotions?
It's like his stress, yeah.
Oh no.
My diagnosis? It's up here.
Shouldn't you tell me?
Can't afford rent but has health insurance?
It's probably a free clinic.
There is one.
Not likely.
That's a good point, though. He just started college, so he might be on Aunt May's insurance. It's rough here in America, guys.
Aunt May wouldn't have health insurance. She can't even pay her mortgage.
She's got to at least have Medicare.
Well, he's not going to get Medicare.
I don't know why he's at the doctor. I don't know how he can afford it.
Maybe you're not supposed to be Spider-Man climbing those walls. You always have a choice, Peter.
All the things you've been thinking about, Peter, make me sad.
Can't you understand?
Really pulling your heartstrings, don't they?
Yeah.
Fairness, justice.
I can't live your dreams anymore.
With great power comes great responsibility. Take my hand, son.
No, Uncle Ben. I'm just Peter Parker. I'm Spider-Man. No more.
That shot's taken directly out of the comics. See all the people watching him film.
0.23 electron volts.
Excellent work today, Parker. Keep it up.
I hope you have not been leading a double life. That would be hypocrisy.
Oh.
I am glad to hear it. You could have told me you were coming.
I was afraid you'd say don't come.
Pete gets it.
You think just because you saw my play, you can talk me out of getting married? Think about what?
Picking up where we left off.
You can't get off if you don't get on, Peter.
I don't think it's that simple. I'm not an empty seat anymore. Punch me, I bleed.
I'm getting married in a church. You are different.
Dear,
Why is he smiling?
not go into bank.
I didn't think that ended well.
Some of you have the head of an extraterrestrial in there, because if you do, we're the third guy this week. Where the hell did you get that?
The dad from the 13th year, that mermaid movie on Disney Channel. That's the guy.
Thrown in the towel. Abandoned his sad little masquerade. The power of the press triumphs. Write 100. Miss Brandt, give this man his money and throw in a bar of soap. If you spend any more on this thing, you can pick the daisies off my grave. Get plastic.
Spider-Man, where have you gone to, Spider-Man?
Oh, the girl's smiling at him.
And it was all my doing.
Aunt May, kill me here.
You don't have to punish yourself. I'm responsible for what happened to Uncle Ben.
You were doing your homework.
Fighting Macho Man Randy Savage.
Won the money and the guy wouldn't pay me. Then he got robbed. The thief was running towards me. I could have stopped him, but I let him go. He wanted a car. He tried to take Uncle Ben's, and then he shot him. Uncle Ben was killed that night for being the only one who did the right thing. I held his hand when he died. I've tried to tell you so many times.
Oh.
Just one more little chore.
I'm leaving for the night, sir.
Bernard.
Good night, Bernard.
Hello, Harry.
Otto, what do you want?
Precious tritium.
All right.
Kill Spider-Man, I'll give you all the tritium you need. Bring him to me.
How do I find him?
Peter Parker.
Parker?
Make him tell you where he is.
Have it ready.
Don't hurt Peter!
Not sure I heard that part.
Well, that's convenient.
Kids can't find the daughter. Have you seen her? We think there's a kid stuck on the second floor. Where are you
It's okay, come here.
Oh, she's got the pigtails and everything.
You got some guts, kid. Some poor soul got trapped on the 4th floor. All right, Billy, let's knock it down and roll him up.
Am I not supposed to have what I want? What am I supposed to do?
Would you like a piece of chocolate cake?
Okay.
You know, he's supposed to be a nerd, but he really has no shortage of ladies.
That's my boy Pete. It's like the first act of genuine kindness he's received, like the entire movie.
Got a message. It's your aunt.
What's going on?
Oh, they gave me another few weeks, but I decided the hell with it. Found a small apartment. Henry Jackson across the street is giving me a hand, and I'm giving him $5.
Henry, you're getting played, bud. This is worth at least $25, all this manual labor.
But you made a brave move in telling me the truth, and I'm proud of you. I love you, Peter.
Where are all my comic books?
I gave those away.
God.
I can feel your stress.
I can't even deal with that.
You take Spider-Man's pictures. Where is he?
Henry and I agree.
He'll be back, right?
Never guess who he wants to be. Spider-Man. Too few characters out there flying around like that, saving old girls like me, courageous, self-sacrificing people. Everybody loves a hero. People line up for him, cheer them, scream their names, just to get a glimpse of the one who taught him to hold on a second longer. I believe there's a hero in all of us, even though sometimes we have to be steady and give up the thing we want the most, even our dreams.
Yeah, so pretty sure she knows.
It's like my favorite monologue ever. Keeps us honest, gives us strength.
Oh my goodness. That would at least be a concussion and no front teeth.
He actually had back pain, back issues before this, and they weren't sure he was going to be able to come back to do the sequel.
Didn't he have like back surgery?
Something like that, yeah.
Lean your head back for me.
Put my head back?
Yeah.
Oh, no, she is not.
She's just testing to see if it can be replicated, and it's just not the same, is it, MJ?
I'm back on the moon. You up there with me?
No. Maybe you gotta think about what Pete said, huh?
Hiya.
Surprised?
Mary.
Not sure how to begin. I know how our minds play tricks on us.
Tell me about it.
Well, some part of me heard what you had to say after the show that night. I've been thinking about it.
Listen, there's more for me to say. Maybe rushed into things.
He's trying to be Spider-Man again.
Thought I could be there for you, Mary Jane. My mind was playing tricks too.
Do you love me?
Right?
Yeah. What is the deal?
I don't like her character, but I would also be getting tired of his crap.
He's back and forth.
I need to know something. Just one kiss.
With her ring on.
Right here in this Starbucks? Okay. I know it's not a Starbucks.
Jesus.
Peter Parker. Tell him to meet me at the West Side Tower at 3 o'clock. Find him, or I'll peel the flesh off her bones.
Mess with his woman.
It's all my fault. I drove Spider-Man away.
The only one who could have stopped Octavius.
Spider-Man.
Jeez.
I just couldn't see it. A thief! A criminal! He's a menace to the entire city! I want Spider-Man!
Yes.
Where is she?
Oh, she'll be just fine.
Imagine being on a subway and seeing this.
I know.
You have a train to catch.
Of course.
It's Phil Lamar. There's a ton of comedians in this movie, just like as extras and stuff.
Any more bright ideas?
God.
Oh my goodness. I guess today was arm day.
Upper body day.
Bet you a bunch of the girls copped a feel.
Probably that spider. But
Tish.
That lady with the baby definitely did.
Just a kid. No older than my son.
It's all right.
We found something. We won't tell nobody.
Before you comment, I already know those are Tobey Maguire's nephews.
It's good to have you back, Spider-Man.
This guy does not quit.
Want to get to him, you got to go through me.
And me.
Bitch's name is Angelo.
Me too.
All right, lady. We're good.
Where do you...
Oh, yeah.
And the tritium?
I like how all he wants is to like create sustainable energy.
I'm gonna die if it leaves it on a cliffhanger. Like, he takes his mask off and that's it.
Directed by Sam Raimi. To be continued.
Look into your eyes as you die.
He can't be.
He's got MJ.
No. All he wanted was the tritium.
She'll die along with half of New York. Now, where is he?
He killed my father.
There are bigger things happening than you.
I mean, he probably should have slid in like a, no, I didn't.
I'm talking to you! He's not dead. I don't believe you.
Believe it.
Believe it.
As soon as you get free.
Shut it down, Ock. You're gonna hurt a lot more people this time.
Well, that's a risk we're willing to take.
So is his name Dr. Octopus, or is that just...
Yeah, in the comics, yeah. Oof.
Let's see you scurry out of this.
Now what? Dr. Octavius.
Peter Parker. Brilliant but lazy.
Look at what's happening.
I can't destroy it. I won't.
You once spoke to me about intelligence. It was a gift to be used for the good of mankind. These things have turned you into something you're not. Don't listen to them.
It was my dream.
Sometimes, to do what's right, we have to be steady and give up the thing we want the most, even our dreams.
You're right. He's right.
Loosen that up.
Listen to me now. It's self-sustaining now.
Think.
And listen. Drown it. I'll do it.
Scooch out of the way.
This is really heavy.
If you could move.
I mean, Scooch girl.
MJ.
Really gonna die to your crap.
I will not die a monster.
always knew.
Then you know why we can't be together. I can't let you take that risk.
Mary Jane!
It's quite the jump there, too.
Oh, right. Is Dr. Octopus dead?
Yeah. Yeah, he's dead.
Who's that? I'm here. I thought you were...
No.
Is he dreaming?
And you, Harry. Now you know the truth about Peter. Be strong, Harry.
Avenge me! No!
So he, oh my gosh, so he left him stuff to carry on?
Who's to say? Come on, girl, you know you want to marry Spider-Man. Quit playing.
Did she actually marry this guy? I mean, he seems like a nice dude and all.
Yeah.
And he loved her, but... Oh.
Uh-oh. I wonder who these girls are.
She wrote him a note? Oh.
Call Deborah. Tell her not to open the caviar.
Had to do what I had to do. I can't survive without you. Can't you respect me enough to let me make my own decision? So here I am, standing in your doorway.
He just like closes the door slowly.
Isn't it about time we'll say something?
No.
Thank you, Mary Jane Watson.
Go get him, Tiger.
Well, I guess they'll just talk more later. Or
Yeah.
probably still hasn't paid that rent.
Well, MJ can help. A lot of details obviously need to be discussed about the living arrangements. I love the final swing. Oh crap, was this a mistake? Just finished Spider-Man 2. Love this movie. I love it every time I watch it. That's just my opinion though. What did you think?
So I did enjoy it. I think I enjoyed it a smidge more than the first one. Definitely liked the villain a lot more in this one. Dr. Octopus, Otto Octavius. I thought he was a very, very good villain. The relationship between Peter Parker and Mary Jane obviously is at the forefront of this movie. But there were certain points, honestly, where I was just getting frustrated. I'm like, are y'all gonna be together or not? Like, get it together. I mean, overall, I thought it was decent. I wish they would have delved more into the issue between Harry and Spider-Man / Peter Parker. Towards the end there, he did find out about Spider-Man actually being Peter Parker, but they teased us with that because I didn't get any closure. And I do realize that there's like a follow-up film, right?
Yeah, there's one more.
Hopefully they'll tie it up in that movie, but I really liked the twist of, well, the way I see it is Harry is now going to become the next villain. Also, Dr. Octopus, I saw him like sinking into the river, but I don't necessarily know that he's like dead. I'm also curious about that. Most of all, I'm very, very anxious to find out what happens with the Harry storyline. For me, that's the biggest attraction as far as the storylines in this movie. I love just the main Spider-Man and the struggles that he goes through, but I really, really like Harry basically out for blood because he believes Spider-Man killed his father, and now we have the added twist that it's his best friend, or he thinks it's his best friend. Yeah, so I hope they delve more into that. With the ending as far as Mary Jane, it was predictable. I mean, I had a feeling she wasn't gonna marry him, but I did think that they were gonna kind of leave it how they left it on the first one, honestly, where Peter was just like, I can't be with you. He did to a certain extent, but she ended up coming back to him, and that was a kind of sweet ending. Also curious about the relationship in the next one, how that's all gonna work. I'm very anxious to watch the next one, probably more than the first or the second one, just because like all my favorite parts still need to be wrapped up a little bit. I have a feeling they're gonna be wrapped up in the third one. The CG was pretty good. I feel like for Dr. Octopus, that was a huge undertaking as far as like special effects or CG. So they did a pretty good job with that. I really love Aunt May. Like, I feel like she's just a breakthrough actress on this movie. She's just so funny and she has so much wisdom. I really, really love her. And there was a couple moments there that were really difficult, you know, how she was talking about how much she misses Ben, and it was really, really hard at times. I also really like the newspaper editor.
J. Jonah Jameson?
Yeah, well, what's his name in the movie?
J. Jonah Jameson.
Oh, okay, gotcha. He's so funny as well. Much needed comic relief. Really like his character a lot. I really do think the highlight was Dr. Octopus. I think it worked really, really well for this movie. It definitely was a little more entertaining for me than the first one. I'm hoping that the third one will be better than this one, but we'll see. So really just the main complaints are, I want more of my storyline to kind of be wrapped up. Especially the hairy one. I would love to see him go against Spider-Man as the next villain. That to me would be a really, really good storyline. It was a good movie. Don't know about the best movie I've ever seen, but it was very, very good. As far as a rating, I'm gonna have probably an 8.
Okay, that's good, that's high. Yeah, this is a 10 out of 10, easily. Easy 10 out of 10.
Jesus.
No, but for real though, I love this movie. To me, this movie has everything you could ever want. It's got a love story. It's got incredible action, some of the best action sequences ever. Spider-Man 2.1 actually has extended action sequences. This won the Academy Award for Best Visual Effects at the time. It even beat out Polar Express. So it was really great. You made a comment about Doc Ock being dead. He is dead, you know, at least in this continuity. That entire sequence of him going at the end was 100% CG, but he died at that point. I love the relationship between Peter and MJ. I related so heavily to Peter during this, because whenever I was like going through this first like moving out and like early college, I felt like I could not catch a break in any way in my social life, financially, all while still trying to be like a good person and do the right thing. So I just related so strongly to him. And I think that's what Spider-Man is really supposed to represent, the everyman, you know, the one that has financial issues, struggles in his relationships and his friendships. I mean, he was getting slapped by his best friend and told to take a picture of the love of his life, saying she's gonna marry somebody else. He can't catch a break like at his jobs, you know? That's what Spider-Man is. And then he's got his rock of Aunt May, this older wisdom. That's what Spider-Man is. And I will maintain that till the day I die. I love MCU Spider-Man. I think it's fun. I think it's great. But this is the soul of Spider-Man. I have some additional thoughts on Spider-Man 2. I'll just leave a link up here if you would like to check that out, because I've done video essay. There's a video essay on it if you'd like to stop judging me, where I talk a little bit more about all that. Next is Spider-Man 3. There's some things we'll talk about whenever we watch Spider-Man 3. A lot of good things. Some not so good, but a lot of good things. I'll leave it at that. We have some other things working on too, but I'll leave it at that. Any closing remarks or anything?
I think you said it all.
I love this movie. I'm very passionate. But it is what it is. If you enjoyed the video, leave it a like. It helps the channel out a lot. Comment down below letting us know what you thought of Spider-Man 2 and some of our opinions. I know that I'm not, you know, I know that you may not agree with everything I say, but that's fine. Comment down below anyway. Subscribe if you want to see more fun content like this. We're going to do Spider-Man 3, still working our way through Harry Potter, and some other fun stuff we're working on too. Consider joining my Patreon to get early access to select videos just like this one. And as always, Jen and I appreciate you watching. We'll catch you in the next video. Take care.
A 10 out of 10?
Easily. Easy.
I'm just so surprised.
Easy 10 out of 10.
Okay, so if it was a different character, a different superhero, but it was all the other storylines were the same. You still had the best friend who believes that he killed his father. You had MJ as the girl. Would you still love it? Or is it just because it's Spider-Man?
Profound philosophical question. Would I feel as strongly if it was different? The answer would be yes. If I had the same foundation of like Spider-Man 1, but with a different character, like if it was Superman, for example, absolutely. The problem is that with a character like Superman, as Boy Scout as he is, and I love Superman, he doesn't really have the, I guess, the everyman problems. He's invincible. He literally, he doesn't risk
He doesn't have an edge.
He doesn't risk anything running into a burning building, you know. But yeah, don't try to take this from me.
I'm not taking it away from you, sweetie.
No, I think so. I think so.
That satisfies my question.
Yeah.
I know you love it. I know you love it.
I do.
I think it's a good film. Seeing your joy though is overpowering.
Speaking of Superman, we need to watch the Christopher Reeve Superman because I have a very strong affinity for those first two, especially films. Pretty similar, well, I'm getting into a whole other thing. Thanks for watching, guys.